Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life because it's your message. And if you're not a Libra, maybe you don't know you have strong Libra placements, whatever it is, and it just popped up on your feed, this is absolutely for you. It would only show up because there's something here that will help you at just this time. And it only shows up at the time that you need it. And this is where your message begins. This is the first card that fell out, and it's figuring things out. When the Six of Swords comes out, it means things are starting to, things that once hurt you, or at least were making you struggle or suffer in some way. It could be irritation, you couldn't figure something out. Six of Swords is when you're actually able to put things in an order that helps you move forward. In the original tarot deck, the swords are pictured at the helm of a boat, which always confused me because I'm like, if swords are sticking into this little boat, isn't it going to sink? But ultimately, it represents getting your thoughts all in the right place to help progress, to create progress, or to create you being able to move forward. So it's really, you have figured something out. Something has now all added up and been put together. And then we have the Chariot card. And the Chariot card is also about moving forward. It's about making progress. I think what this means is that you finally decided which direction you want to go. You finally understood, now you're sure what makes, what is best for you and the direction for you. It doesn't mean you figured out how to execute it, but it does mean you're closer, because once you know what you want and you know your direction, now you know the decisions, the subsequent decisions that have to be made, or at least you know what you're looking for. But I figured something out. You may be moving. You may be actually physically moving, getting a chance to go forward, getting a chance to make progress, figuring something out that is progressive and able to demonstrate value and move forward. The Prince of Swords has come out too a little bit in the future, which means there is a statement that's going to be made. There is a profession that is going to be done. Making a statement, maybe even an official offer that is coming in to you after you have figured something out or talked about something or said something. So let's understand this a little bit better. Prince of Wands. We have Prince of Wands and Prince of Swords. Prince of Wands fell out right on Prince of Swords. As soon as you hear of this, you're going to take action and you're going to decide to move forward, or you're going to know the next step. In other words, the universe is saying, please have faith. Once you know which direction you're headed in, as soon as you commit yourself to it, and that could just be in mind and thought and acceptance, right? We're going to tell you the next step. It's going to become clear to you, and you're not going to have to wait long. This is a week ahead video, unless the time is revealed. I get a better glimpse of the time, and which I'll share with you in the reading. But this is, within this week, there's a message coming through about your direction and your next step. Okay. And because you are going to be moving, that's guaranteed. You're moving forward on something. Something has developed. You figured it out, and there's progress. What is this? Can you tell us a little bit about what this is? Intuitively, you already know. It's also going to rebalance your life. It's going to help you establish a sense of connectivity and unity that you haven't had, that's been missing. Maybe there's been dissonance in your life. There's been something in your life that just doesn't make much sense, or there's been friction. Whatever that is, it's saying it's coming to an end. It's saying that that there's balance that's going to be reestablished, and there's there's just a balance and a knowingness, and you'll be sure, you'll be certain of this when somewhere around the new moon. So it could be up to 2 weeks from now, but I don't think that it's going to take that long, to be totally honest with you. Let's get a little bit more clarity around this message. Okay, what is this message? Who is this message coming from? So there's been some issues or problems either with a maternal figure or with resources. Maybe even somebody that is intentionally manipulative and domineering and devouring. Somebody that can often take credit for other people's accomplishments. So the universe wants you to know that there is some karma that is being delivered and some fortune that is being delivered that will enable you to be able to take next steps or move forward. That'll be able for you to take action, because that's the Emperor, the sense of this is the perfect timing for you to step out and show up and pronounce yourself. There's some craziness. Maybe there's even some competition. I think that you'll show up for that competition very nicely. You're going to be able to demonstrate your value in this chaos, especially because of this person or because of something that was really eating away at you. You will be, but there's chaos that is, it's almost like there's a scenario that's going to present itself for you, present itself in your life. That is the perfect opportunity for you to really show up and take the spotlight. Not even trying to take the spotlight, just taking action on these conflicts and getting it all done and putting it all together. That this is actually going to kind of all come about and make a difference for you, especially how people see you or view you, like how much they appreciate you and what you bring to the table. But that's not really the question I asked. I said, what is this message? What is this message? Clearly. It's definitely coming from somebody that I don't think you'd expect help from. But there's a message that you're going to be given a chance to take action on a difficult situation, on a crazy, hectic situation, where your talents will really show up. It's almost like being given an opportunity. The Emperor is here next, not as a clarifier, but it's saying take action, be you, do you, even go out on your own. Something that will enable you your independence. Okay. Aries energy is your counterbalance to Libra energy. So it's and we've got the High Priestess. So this is something that's going to balance you out. And okay, and what's going to come from that balance? Lots. We have the failure card here, Seven of Pentacles. It's a change. Something that failed is now changing. It's changing values, or it's moving again. There's a change in what you thought was a failure. Instead, you're showing up as the star. You're showing up as the star player. Also, this could be Aries energy. This could be a divine feminine that is an Aries in your life. Somebody who's very well seen, very well reputed, somebody who's noticed and gets attention, and it's this person that suddenly changes things for you. And that could be the communication coming through, somebody that you didn't think would ever notice you or be on your side. This could also represent your ability to take action and be certain and be calm and really show up, and like it's like the spotlight's turned on you. Like this is your time to shine. And there's a lot of value that comes from the way you handle this circumstance. It's still skating around because I asked a question though, and it kind of pisses me off that it didn't directly answer. Let's get a moon card. Let's take a second right now, all of us together. Have you subscribed to the channel? If not, please subscribe to Born Without Boundaries. Subscribe over here. Help the channel grow. Let's all together do it. Just click that subscription button below. Boop. That's all. It's all time it takes. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to do that. And if you love this video, then please share it on your social media platforms so other people can enjoy it too. And always feel free to leave a comment. So we get a moon card here. Be bold and make the first move. And then don't let pride get in your way. So forget about what's happened in the past and forget about what you think others will think of you. But instead, go ahead and take initiative with this. Go ahead and be bold and go in the direction that you want to go. Like think of the outcome that you want and initiate that and behave in that manner and go for it. Forget about failure in the past or even things that would try to say, well, it's safer to not do this. No, you're being called to take action, and you're being called to take action based on where you are now, not based on any kind of fear that's built up or anything that's happened in the past. And also to not let your ego outweigh your value. Right? It's like you're being called to just sort of start new, start fresh, let it burn off and move forward and continue in a process. Be bold and make the first move. That's cardinal energy. There you go. You have a new moon coming up, a cardinal new moon in Capricorn. So that could be around that time. Actually, we have a perfect timestamp here. Not timestamp. I always say that wrong. We have a perfect timeline here. Be bold and make the first move. This is within the next 2 weeks. We're going to get a new moon because we just had a full moon. So it's saying within the next 2 weeks, make a move. And then 2 weeks after that, because this is full moon in Leo. Full moon in Leo happens in Aquarius season. That's a month from now. We just had a full moon in Cancer. So a month from now, 2 weeks from now, there's some sort of move that you're going to make. And then 2 weeks from now, something is coming out. Something is fulfilled, right? This sense of confrontation happens. It's saying be wary. Don't let your pride get in your way. And it's coming out in a month. But how would pride get in our way? Can you please clarify? What is it that we have to watch out for? There is some conflict here, but you absolutely have the ability to resolve it and in a way that works out best for you and other people. It means just be kind or show how much you care about something. Don't be afraid to be openly enthusiastic about this. Don't hide your enthusiasm for something because you're scared that it won't work out, or you're afraid, or you're bashful, or you're afraid of rejection. Don't. This is like show your feelings. Show what you feel. Don't hide it. That's kind of what it's saying. It's come out and reveal your feelings. Let somebody know what you really want instead of settling. Or settling for not only for less, but for a comfort zone. That's not going to serve you. And all of this is happening within the next 2 weeks. It kind of kicks off with an action that you should boldly take. And then it will come to fruition 2 weeks after that. So all this is happening over the next month. Let's get a little bit more information. Milk and honey is waiting for you, my friends. That means this is going to lead to something quite beautiful. And I think the caveat here is you might be confronted by somebody that you didn't want to talk to, or that you thought you had ended with, or you haven't heard from them in a while, so you're irritated and you're like, no, maybe I won't respond. Respond. In fact, boldly reach out. Don't let your pride get in the way of a very beautiful situation, or a situation that is going to end up as something really gorgeous for you. Right? It's like let somebody know I care about this, instead of trying to pretend or convince yourself you don't care because they should have done something differently and they should have behaved differently, or I should have gotten a call from them. I'm not going to belittle myself. Belittle yourself. Go ahead. Reach out. Do you still really care about it? Be honest with yourself. Do you still really care about it? Is it calling you? Are you curious? Then go ahead and reach out. Then go ahead and make that move and take that action and reveal your hand, because that's the way you're going to get through this, and you're going to come out as somebody who is valuable, and you're going to demonstrate your talents, your skills, and your abilities. Even in this climate of, there's a muddle of competition or of red tape that you have to get through a little bit, but you will be able to handle that if you're being honest and sincere and you're fully in your power. Let's get a few angel messages for you before we go to the extended. That link is going to show up right here. I want you to follow me over to my Patreon page and we can continue this discussion. Let's get your angel messages first. Only one. Oh, healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Let's see what that means. I'll see you in the extended.